Today I'm gonna give these two paints the finishing touches that, as you can see here, I have this line a little bit down these finishing two lines. So I'm gonna make these detail around there, and also I wanted to do the second corner here that I need like I did on this wall. So stay with me in this episode because I have a lot of inspiration today in order to finish these two beautiful paints. It's about my daughter's dog named Samba. I'm thinking to use these acrylic paint that I have here. So I'm going to be using this yellow, and also I'm going to be using this crimson red. So I'm going to be using these two paints. I'm choosing a flat one like this one that is a little bit like squared because I want to go only just probably like that. Wish me good luck because this is like the end of the paint. I cannot fail, otherwise this is going to be terrible. Previously I used a pencil and a ruler in order to mark when I'm going right now. So I think this is a little bit light. Let me add some more color. I really don't like it too much. Let's add some brown here. Right. Little bit of this, little bit of that. And let's see. I want it to be a little bit more dark. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it's also a optical illusion, so no problem. Here we go. This is clear so you can see through. I need to go darker on this side and then go back to the other side. And I'm thinking like going with a soft brush and do a little bit of tapping on it because this is going to be hard to hide. What about that? Yes. All right, so this is exactly what I needed. I'm just covering the whole thing and align them to the one on the other side. Yeah, the tapping works better because it allows you to place more paint. And it came a little bit darker. I have more yellow on this side than on this. This is too much. I think that this is enough. Actually, I went a little bit out of the line, so I'll need some pink to go ahead and cover that little line there. Just a tiny bit. Makes a huge difference. I'm seeing that this is kind of a wider there and narrow there, but doesn't need to be perfect. I was inspired by a young lady here on YouTube. I'm gonna link her channel down below because she creates beautiful, beautiful paintings. And one day I was like scrolling here on YouTube and suddenly her channel popped up and I fell in love. And she gave me so much inspiration that I ended painting these two amazing pieces that I truly love. All right, here I have a tiny bit of red popping up. As I said, it doesn't matter, but you can always go back and cover once your paint is dry. And I'm gonna leave it like that. It's not bad to be the first one. And next time, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot better. But the idea is to paint your canvas in red. The first layer is red, and then that red stays on the background, and once in a while it pops out of the lines you're doing. But I'm super happy with the result. Now I'm gonna go on this one, and what I need to do is I need to finish this part here, and I'm not really sure about giving it another color for this wall. I can do the same, like purple with little flowers, but I also think that it's a little bit of too much. I'm gonna try with blue, and I'm going to give that blue a little touch of darker blue so I can play with the shadows in there. So I'm gonna use this blue that is royal blue, and then I have also this baby blue. This is called light blue. And then we're gonna do a little bit darker. So I'm not gonna use white because I don't want the color to be lighter. I wanna create like a little bit of shadows there. And for that, I'm gonna be using a soft long brush, or probably this I think is the perfect one. All right. So let's do a little test here, and I just wanna give this side a little bit more of a dark color so you can see that it's a different wall. Oh, there is an angle there. So let me just try here. On here needs to be a little bit darker because of the couch being there. All right, and then I'm going lighter, tiny bit more. And as I said before, it doesn't need to be perfect, but every time you have an object, then you need to do a little bit darker and you go lighter away from the object. So this is mainly what I wanted to have. And then we're going up, corner, a little bit darker, and then going up. And you'll see the difference right away. So we're gonna have corner here on a wall with different perspective. I think I need a little bit more of the light blue, right? And let's tiny bit more. Almost there. In order to cover the line, I think I'm going to be needing a smaller brush. Let's see. All right, I am happy with the result. And I'm gonna finish it with this soft but more pointy brush because I really need to go inside these lines here. So very, very close in dark, close to the sofa in here. Yes, like so. Or these two little white parts. Yeah, it's working perfectly. So I'm coloring the line, but I don't want it to be seen as a line. So I need to mix it, diffuminating it tiny bit. You see, I'm not doing a straight line, just going like back and forth, and then I'll change it completely with this thinner brush. Yeah, awesome. These really needed this fine touch because this corner needed to have the line. I also painted all the frame around in both of the paints. This will be the final result, and now let's take a look at before and after. By the way, these are Samba's favorite toys. This is an armadillo, and that's a tennis ball, but also she loves to have socks inside her mouth. As soon as you get home, we need to give her our socks. I don't know, that is totally crazy, but that makes her super happy. If you make it till the end, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next creative episode. If you want to watch more about painting with acrylic, I'm going to leave you these two videos. Just click here and here. And don't go away without subscribing to my channel. You can do it here, clicking into this image. Thank you so much, and I see you very soon. Bye, friends. Bye bye.